Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Coffee and Conversation right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria. I am your host, and I'm pleased to introduce today Jazzy from Miami Yacht Access. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning from Miami.
Well, you were one of the interviews that Sophie and Kara did from Shoreside Pursers when they were in Miami for the Miami Yacht Show this year. And unfortunately, we had some sound issues. So I wanted to bring you on board and have a chat with you and talk a little bit about your business and as well about the Miami Yacht Show. Did you have fun?
I did. Thank you for inviting me on. We had a blast. It was a great time. It was great connecting with everyone. The girls were so great with us, and we really, really enjoyed our time there today.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about the Miami Yacht Show for starters, because um, it's quite it's not the Fort Lauderdale type experience, but give us a sort of an overall feel for the show itself.
Absolutely. So you have different parts. So you have the Miami Yacht Show. It was split into two locations this year, just so we can have a broader wide span. And there you had big companies. We were there for Ferretti Group. You had Viking Yachts there, Princess Yachts, you name it. They were all there with their new brokerage yachts on display. You also have the Super Yacht Miami Show, and that's where you find yachts 100 and above, and great location at the new Island Gardens Marina across. And then you had the Miami International Boat Show, which was located in the Key Biscayne, which is a crazy big experience with all kinds of vendors, all kinds of marinas, brokers. You had maintenance companies. It was a lot of people to connect with. Just everybody in the industry was there.
So, from your point of view, as Miami Yacht Access, is it something that you go to showcase the business? Do you find that boat, as a brokerage firm, that companies will come or individuals will come looking to buy a boat, or do you find that it helps with your charter side of things?
More the brokerage side, absolutely. People go there usually to buy a boat or just to view, and maybe they'll collect a card. In a couple weeks they'll ask a question, but it's really more for brokerage side. For our part, it really helped us out with the brokerage. We sold a boat, so that
Okay.
really excites us, and people were able to see different kind of boats. We had a 43 Evo that actually comes from Italy that we brought in, and a lot of people got to view the new kind of brand, and it was great. It was really great, but it really helped us on the brokerage side get more boats. We had somebody asking, hey, if I bought this boat, could you sell our boat? So we have another boat under contract. So it really helped us do that.
So how do you go about with the yacht charter things? I was speaking to another business owner not too long ago out of the States, and she was mentioning that the yacht charter business, and actually some of the more recent sort of surveys coming through stating that the yacht charter business is going to be getting bigger and bigger in the United States. Are you finding that yourselves?
Absolutely. Back in the day, it wasn't available to everyone, but I feel like now, at least here in Miami, it's been blowing up because you have just another demographic of people that aren't buying yachts. You have another different democratic of renting yachts. So you have just a family that wants to go out and enjoy the day, or you have a couple friends that get together and want to party. You also have bachelorettes, and it's a great area, and it's growing every single day, and it's getting more busy. We have a lot of the Super Bowl was here this year in Miami, and that brought a crazy amount of clientele here. And seeing artists and celebrities on yachts gives people ideas now that, hey, look, I could rent a yacht as well. And it's helped out so much, just the popularity of it. You have the Kardashians in the middle of the Mediterranean on their huge yacht, and people want to get the same idea. And it's a great thing for us in the chartering business.
Do you find that people possibly are taking a look at chartering every summer as opposed to owning because of the costs associated with owning a yacht?
Absolutely, absolutely, completely, 100%. Um, when you buy a yacht, it's maintenance. It's constant maintenance. It's constant putting in upgrades, fixing this. And with a yacht charter, you don't have to worry about that. You get to your destination, you hop on board, you have a great time, and you hop back off, and no more responsibility after that.
So with Miami Yacht Access, what size yacht charters do you do? Every size of yacht charter then?
Absolutely. Our boats range from 20 feet to 80 feet, and we're actually getting right now into the 52 meters, which we're very, very, very grateful and lucky to have. But we have a range for everything.
Are you looking
Luxury.
towards expedition yachts as well, though?
We are,
Yeah.
absolutely. That is something coming 2021, 22. We do want to venture off into the European side, Mediterranean, and definitely take advantage of the market over there.
So as a company, you're not just based in Miami then. You are capable of selling boats around the world and chartering yachts around the world.
Absolutely. It really helps out with connections. We don't necessarily have any offices over there, but just having the connection with somebody that we met and just making some deals, and it's really great. This business, that's what I really enjoy about it. It's the connections, is you help me, I help you. We have friends in Italy that are helping us sell a vessel. We have another person in Spain that she's helping us charter, and and she was just my friend here in Miami, and she moved over to Spain, and just with that little connection, she's helping us run over things over there.
Well, and I think realistically, in today's day and age, you don't actually have to be located anywhere per se. You could be traveling the world and still conduct business as usual.
Absolutely, absolutely agreed. Completely. That's what we're doing.
Well, it is a different industry. I mean, as a company, with your marketing, what demographics are you looking at as a whole going into the future? Who are you looking to target with your brokerage and your yachting? And I imagine they may be different.
Absolutely. So with our chartering here in Florida and Miami, we are targeting the 20 to 25 to 30 demographics, sometimes even 35. But with the brokering, we are hitting an older group of people, 35, 45 to 50.
And is it the same as in the past, generally middle class white people, or are you looking straight across the board of different ethnicities, etc.?
Being here in Miami, we have a melting pot. It's
Yeah.
the ethnicity is completely different. It's unfortunately, we don't kind of hit the white Americans here. We are very Hispanic, Brazilian, Central American, South American. It's great. I'm learning Portuguese because most of our clientele is Brazilian, and Spanish. It really helps us out. Caribbean, Dominicans, Jamaican, it's everywhere. We're in the tipping point, and I absolutely adore it. Once again, it's hard here in Miami to find that white demographic, and I think that's just here in Miami. I don't think that's anywhere else. Um, if you go to another state, I'm sure it would be just a white demographic people.
Do you find that women are becoming more sort of the power brokers in relationships, or even single women coming in to buy their own boat or as well charter a yacht?
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of women powerhouses, and it's absolutely great. We just had a client that created the product. She's a 10. It's a 10 with the hair product, and she chartered out a vessel, and it was great just seeing somebody in power and her being a woman. it was it's great to see a lot of marine industry here in Miami. I was speaking about my friend Marika. She's Dutch, and she runs Sea Haven Marina here. She's a complete powerhouse. She's in the yachting community 24/7, very admired here, and I look up to her, and I aspire to be that every day.
How long have you been in the yachting industry?
I've been in the industry since 2012. I was 20 years old.
So have you noticed a change overall in the past 8 years in the industry as a whole?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I first started, um, it's a male dominated industry, but I see us women, we're creeping through and I see them, and all we need is just one powerhouse. I love using that word powerhouse, and it shows in just one person, one woman, and what we can do and how we're attentive to detail and how we can juggle things very, very much so. And it's impressive, it really is. And I absolutely enjoy seeing more women becoming part of the community.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much for your time, Jazzy. This has been absolutely one of the more illuminating interviews that I've done in a while in regards to the American market. I tend to do most of my interviews based on the European market. So gradually, I'd like to learn more about it. I mean, I do learn a lot in various research, but that's all online. But to actually reach out and talk to somebody who is actually lines in the industry in the US is a good thing to have. So thank you for your time.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for reaching out.
No worries. Well, we're going to apply. I hope you can send me all your details because I would like to make sure that when the interview airs, that all your details are there in case anybody wants to reach out. If they need Miami Yacht Access's services for whether it be brokerage, or whether it be chartering a yacht, they can get a hold of Jazzy, and I'm sure you'll give them the best experience ever.
Thank you, Miss Ria. I appreciate you. Have a great one.
Anytime. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in for another edition of Coffee and Conversation right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria, and I will see you next time.